During chaos and panic, a baby is trembling in fear and crying for help. Feeling powerless, hopeless, and scared, the mother of the child couldn't do anything in the presence of the monster which is holding her son. Everyone is petrified by the mere presence of this monster. No one can understand what is happening and how they can connect this to reality. Is this a dream? No, everything is real. This is the real world. They are seeing a monster and a baby that might not see the light of day. This evil presence seemed confused. It seemed to be analyzing what it was holding. The poor baby, crying his heart out and just waiting helplessly. The police tried their best to handle the situation. But everyone perished. The monster is just too powerful. Weapons don't have any chance. All they can do is watch the inevitable. Hope is lost in trying to save the baby. This will be his end. This will be the end of everybody. But someone came. Without fear. This man rushed to save the baby. With a blink of an eye, he severed one of the monster's hands. A masked man wearing a white cap. A savior, but this is not finished yet. The attention of everybody shifted to this man. He's handling the situation easily. A real hero and a second chance for everybody. Now let me introduce to you our protagonist. This fearless man is named Kang, a high school student. He seemed to possess speed and superhuman strength, and we will get to know more of his abilities along with the story. The monster's hand landed on the floor. It was very fast and the monster didn't have any time to react. The monster shifted its attention to Kang. It's very angry and at the same time surprised. Kang only stared at the monster. He is taunting the monster and this seems to be effective. He's trying to let the monster attack him instead of the baby. He also seemed observing what the monster would do. In front of the raging monster, he made a gesture on his hand like he was only having a warm-up to taunt the monster more. This made the monster burst into anger. The monster threw the baby and rushed to approach Kang. The monster didn't feel any fear. Instead, it seemed to find the right opponent. The mother recollected her courage and stepped in to catch her baby. This is the only chance she's got while Kang is fighting the monster. And luckily, with a little courage, she managed to catch her son. They were reunited, they were given a second chance. The monster leaps onto Kang without any hesitation. Its only purpose is to destroy Kang. Kang only stood up, still observing and anticipating the monster's move. Kang was able to dodge the monster's strike. The monster's strike is strong enough to pulverize anything in its way. But Kang easily dodges it. In terms of speed, Kang is way more superior. The monster doesn't have any chance to hit him. Kang continuously dodges the strikes and keeps his calm. He is waiting for the right moment to counterattack. Even if he had severed one of the monster's hands, he is still cautious. Kang was able to connect with his kick. This hit the monster hard. Kang overpowered the monster. Kang kicked so hard that it made the monster fly and collide with the wall. This caused a huge explosion. The vibration could be felt everywhere. Could this be the end of the monster? Did Kang finish it with one kick? Are the people around safe now? Kang observed and waited with sharp senses. He wants to make sure that it's over. The monster is still alive. Even with that huge blow, it fearlessly made its move. But Kang is prepared. He's just waiting like time flows slowly for him. The monster desperately tried to devour him. It seems to be the final attack of the monster. And another kick connected. Accurately hitting the monster's jaw with full might, the monster flew into the air. The monster seemed to be caught in a combo. Kang's hands are ready to execute the final barrage. For the first time, the monster felt fear. It knows what's coming. Kang wanted to finish this and make sure to obliterate the monster for the people's safety. Kang, with all his might, started a series of punches, never letting the monster go. Shockwaves and explosions coming from the never-ending punches can be heard and felt. There's no way for the monster to escape this. Punches became faster and heavier. The vibrating sound echoed in the area. The monster, with little life remaining, flew in the air. It was fully conquered by Kang. There's no way the monster can retaliate anymore. Even at this very moment, Kang is still observing and is very cautious. He's making sure that it is over. The monster dropped dead on the ground, lifeless, and this made Kang the victor of this encounter. He was able to save the people around him. Even in this situation, he never takes his eyes off the monster. And he is still ready to fight at any time. The people around Kang couldn't believe it. It happened so fast, and they are still processing the situation. A monster appeared out of nowhere and hostage a child. An event that they are not expecting. They couldn't believe what they saw, that there was a human who defeated the monster. They were hopeless and accepted their fate. Some of the bystanders dropped their jaws upon witnessing the monster's defeat. They were amazed to see a real superhero in action and saving them. It's a young man who fought for them, for humanity. An event that they will never forget. And the crowd applauded, happily clapping their hands, thanking Kang for saving them. They rejoiced for the victory against the monster. They idolized Kang for this. Amid the uproar, Kang stood in front of the cheering crowd without saying anything. A call from the crowd got Kang's attention. It was the mother of the child who he saved. The mother tried to approach him to thank him wholeheartedly. Kang gazed at her standing there holding her child. She was very thankful to him. But she couldn't offer any reward. Kang just nodded, gesturing that it was fine. He didn't interact that much and hasn't spoken a word. It also seemed he would like to keep his identity a secret. He suddenly jumps on the buildings, hinting that his job is done. He jumps from building to building. A feat that no normal human being can do. Among the crowd, there are personnel who have proven the rumors. Everything is true. Monsters do exist, and so are superhuman heroes. Kang leaps from building to building, like what other superheroes do in the stories. This is only the beginning of Kang's journey. Stay tuned for more action and adventure. See you in the next episode. If you like this type of content and want to be updated, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I would much appreciate this, as this would help me as a beginner and grow my channel. Thank you for watching.